Hi, Steve and Veronica here again, and today we got a new product here that we're going to tell you about.
Yes, so we decided to get a CO slash gas alarm, and we're going to install this in our kitchen. The reason why we decided to get this is because one day I was working in the kitchen getting it cleaned up, and I accidentally turned on one of the stove knobs. It didn't click, so the igniter was not sounding off, but I must have reached over and accidentally, been pushed into the knob, and there was gas leaking out. And when Steve walked in the kitchen, he smelled it and he said, "Why do I smell gas?" And I looked down at the knobs, and it happened that one of them was indeed on. So that was a kind of a pretty good scared for me to know that I was in here working, not realizing that I had a gas burner on and it wasn't igniting. So we decided to get this product and install it in our kitchen and share this with you, so that if you have one of those stoves that the knobs are very easy to push in, you can be aware of that and put this extra safety step in your house. On another occasion, when we were living in a different house and had a similar stove to this one night, already gone to bed. However, the cat was in the kitchen walking around, and all of a sudden I heard the igniter come on. So I knew nobody was in the kitchen, so I got up to go check right away. And one thing that scared me is that if I would have been asleep, I probably wouldn't have heard that igniter. So an alarm like this one, which is much lighter, would have woken me up. But what had happened was the cat had been walking around the stove, and I think what happened was he might have also moved the top of the burner. As you know, you can remove these to get them clean. And when he stepped over that, moved it, and then stepped off of the stove, he accidentally stepped on the knob, and it turned the igniter on, but the actual flame didn't come on. I could just hear the clicking of the igniter. So I went in there and I turned it off, and that's when we decided that, this is an issue, so we need to be careful. We used to remove the knobs whenever we left the house and then put them back in when we came. But now we decided to just go ahead and get one of these, so that if the cats are in here walking around and something happens with the gas coming on, then we can just go ahead and hear the alarm and come down and check.
Okay, so now I'm going to unbox this detector here. You open up the box and you got instructions. If you haven't worked with something like this before, I highly recommend looking at the instructions. And this is the detector itself. It does both carbon monoxide and explosive gas. And it will detect propane gas as well as natural gas. We happen to be on natural gas here right now. And you got a battery that comes with it. So I'm going to install the battery. It's just a regular 9-volt battery. You'll hear a beep when you first plug it in. It has a plug-in also if you want to mount it somewhere where the plug-in's not exactly where you want to mount it. We're going to mount it at an actual plug-in. Okay, so that's in. All I have to do now is plug it in. And when you're dealing with natural gas, you want it at a higher level. When you're dealing with propane, you would want it at a lower level. So for us, where our stove is at, that's a really nice place to put it. It's at a high enough level where it'll work just fine for us. So now, if someone's in the kitchen here and they bump up against one of these knobs, it should, if the gas comes on, we should be safe because it'll sense the gas and Okay, so this was our review and unboxing of the CO and gas alarm from Kidde. Now, if you like what we say here about the information that we're giving you, please subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Leave any comments if you want. I'll also leave a link to where you can get this alarm from Amazon. So if you want to go to our link to look it up and get it from Amazon, we'd appreciate that also. You all have a great day. Thanks for watching.